first 50 homes in government's 1,000 turnkey homes project allocated. Fire completely destroys historic Humana. Police force must do more to address gun crimes and piracy, Minister Rohi. And GINA move towards sustainability in HIV/AIDS response. With this GINA News Capsule, I am Janelle Carter. As government continues in its quest to make available affording housing for citizens, the first batch of homes under the Perseverance 1,000 turnkey homes has been allocated. According to Dennis King-Tudor, Director Operations of Central Housing and Planning Authority, construction has begun on another 50 homes, which all measures 600 square feet, featured 2 bedrooms, kitchen, toilet, and bath.
As a result of the pilot that we did, a number of persons indicated their interest in acquiring some of these turnkey homes. And so we decided that we're going to expand what we're doing. And here it is. In June last year, we launched the 1,000 homes pilot. And construction of the houses started on the 19th of May. And so far, in the first batch of houses that we have commenced construction for, that's 50, and we've started another 50. The first 50 houses, they've all been sold.
Recently, the first batch of beneficiaries were given a tour of the scheme and the ongoing works. In addition, private sector members and other stakeholders were given a guided tour of the scheme and several others along the East Bank, Demerara corridor. The Minister of Health is collaborating with the President Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR, on Tuesday hosted a training workshop aimed at training healthcare workers on diversity and sensitivity training. Held at the Grand Coastal Inn on the east coast of Demerara, the workshop was aimed at controlling the HIV/AIDS epidemic and achieving sustainable response. The pilot training in Guyana is based on providing the key population with friendly services regarding HIV/AIDS issues. It took 80 days to build, and within 15 minutes, fire on Tuesday destroyed one of Guyana's prestigious historic sites, the Humana located in Kingston, Georgetown. Minister of Culture, Youth and Sports, Dr. Frank Anthony, and Amerindian Affairs Minister Pauline Sukai, along with other government ministers and officials, were on the scene of the fire.
The Humana stood out for us as a landmark, a very historical benab, which represented the Amerindian architecture. And of course, it's associated with a very historical meeting that took place here in Guyana also, sometime way back in the 70s, I believe sometime in 72, the non-aligned movement. And I believe that the YY, with their special skills, take utmost care to always ensure that the roofing is kept intact whenever the government needed to have it refurbished.
In 1972, members of the non-aligned movement and Third World Nation chose Guyana as host of the first meeting of the non-aligned nation. This was the first meeting of its kind to be held in this hemisphere. A committee was assembled to identify a building to accommodate the conference, but Guyana, as host to the prestigious event, was unable to afford the construction of a brick or concrete building in a timely manner. In light of these constraints, the committee proposed the construction of an Amerindian benab. Minister of Home Affairs Clement Rohi says, in spite of the substantive inputs of the Home Affairs Ministry, there are still slippages in the quality of performance of the Guyana Police Force, and called for more stringent steps to be taken to address the number of serious crimes that has been creating fear in the country. He was at the time delivering the feature address at the closing ceremony of the Junior Officers Course number 25, which was successfully completed with 25 ranks drawn from the disciplinary forces. Minister Rohi said criminals seem to have unfettered access to illegal firearms, and urgent steps must be taken by the force to ensure that they are taken off the streets. The issue of piracy and increasing number of attacks was also highlighted. Thank you for watching this GINA News Capsule. Do join us again. I'm Janelle Carter. Good night.